Hey everybody, this is Avaris Paradox, and welcome back to Monstrum. So, before we get started, I do have a couple of announcements. So, for those of you who aren't aware, and this is your first video of the week, my computer did kind of crap itself thanks to Windows 10, so I did have to redo my computer. Now, thankfully, most of my templates and stuff and the music and stuff is already backed up, so hopefully, if there's any changes to the quality of content, hopefully it's for the better, because I did have to change a couple of things when I reinstalled everything. That aside, I do have a question for you all in the community, especially those who do watch my Monstrum playthroughs, which I do know is a lot of my particular fan base that started out with me is still here thanks to Monstrum. And I'm wanting to actually have a name for our community, and I'm going to start using that in all of my videos as a sort of an introduction, if you will. So I know certain gaming communities have names for their followers. I know Day9 has the Day Knights, Splattercat Gaming has the Nerd Castle. So I want something that'll sort of give us definition as a community. And I do trust that those of you who have been here for a long time that I do talk to relatively regularly, if you comment in the comment section, if you have any ideas for a particular name, what we'll do is if you post it in a comment in this video, and whichever one gets voted the most based on popularity will be the new title for the community. So please do submit an idea, and we'll see where that takes us. We'll probably start using that within the next couple of weeks. I gotta flee. But with that said, let's go ahead and start the game. For some reason we have an insect problem in my house right now. It has I don't know what it is. I know part of it is my cat, but she's right over there. Right over there, sharing all of her fleas with me. I love that cat, though. Anyway. But there will be a couple of changes starting this week. I will be having more episodes of my Fallout modded Let's Play series, because I decided that one episode a week is not a whole lot to really share with you all. And plus, I want to try out a whole lot of different mods and share them with you all every day. So, but yeah, I'll also be playing hopefully a couple of new games this week. One of them requested by the community, and the other is a new one I found. So look forward to that. I hope you enjoy the games. They're going to be of a genre we are all very familiar with, but slightly different. So a little bit of a teaser. All right. So I don't hear any telltale signs yet. Well, yet. Can't talk. It's very late. And I really wanted to try and get this recording done because, I did mention this in my Fallout. In my first Fallout video of the week, I mentioned this, and so I might as well mention it here because this will probably go up first anyway. I'm going to be recording a lot more content beforehand because in this coming week I have a couple of things going on. Most importantly, I have a visit to a dentist where I'm actually having a root canal, and I'm probably not going to feel like talking that much after that. So yeah, not going to be fun for me, and I wouldn't want to try and talk through that pain because I'm already in quite a bit of pain right now. And if you do notice me stop talking, it's probably because I had a spike of pain. But I wish I would stop going to that staircase. But yeah, so that's why if someone gives me a hint or an idea in a game, and I don't necessarily immediately enforce that change into my gameplay, that's why. It's because, sorry, itchy nose. It's because those were recorded in a batch format, and that didn't reach my ears beforehand. Especially with games like this. I know a couple of people have been asking me, and it's people I don't recognize, either new subscribers or people just passing through on the channel, but they'll say, hey, you can do this and this, and it makes, you can sneak past the monster. And the way I play this game is for the sake of the viewers and for the sake of my own entertainment. And what I mean by that is the reason I do everything while running around is because it improves it's more fun for me if there's a constant state of urgency, if there's a constant sense of danger. So I know that my playstyle doesn't necessarily bear itself to success, regardless of the outcomes that I have been having, but it's fun for me because I know that I'm in a constant state of peril, and my constant state of peril seems to be entertaining, so... Okay, I do have the torches, so I can go ahead and use those now and drop them. And that's just my playstyle. This is what makes it fun for me. And I assume it makes it fun for the audience, because I actually took a break from this game for a couple of months, and people wanted me to bring it back, so I can only assume my playstyle is in some way entertaining. Now, I'm going to go ahead and drop off this fuse, because I know I can find another one at some point. Doot. Now... Okay, I was just making sure. Testing a theory. I couldn't actually remember if I could do the power charge sequence before everything was installed. It doesn't look like I can. Sorry about that sniffle. I'm having a lot of sinus issues as of late. I think it has a lot to do with the weather change. It got really cold, and now it's starting to get really warm again, and that is severely messing with my immune system for some reason. It's not bad yet, but it's definitely starting to take its toll. Let's go back to the other side of the ship, drop this off near the helicopter. But yeah, I'm really wanting to start making really positive changes to the channel and to the content I have on here. And I definitely always appreciate any feedback you all have. And I do take it to heart. I really do. I wouldn't still be making these videos and growing as a channel if I didn't take every piece of criticism and every idea to heart. And I do so wholeheartedly appreciate that. You have no idea. You guys are the only reason I still make these videos. Especially Monstrum. Because you've shown me that you enjoy the content I make. And that motivates me to do better. And you can kind of say that about anything in real life as well, as if you have positive reinforcement, it makes you want to be better than you are now. And that's good in anything in life. Nothing. Sorry about getting all philosophical for a second there, but I really believe that. I really, really do. And I apologize that I'm not the most well-spoken person in the world. I try to do better, but I come from a childhood where I was, well, basically me and my sister were treated as better to be seen and not heard. And it's always been really hard for me to voice myself in a clear, concise way that really shows the depth of what I mean. I've gotten better over the years, especially with my current profession. Being in retail, I have to talk to people a lot. So this helps. It's funny because ever since I started YouTube, I've found an outlet for myself, and I think this is great for anyone who's really wanting to get into a creative field that they're passionate with. Is if you start doing things that you're passionate with, then the success and the joy is all that follows. Because for me, the more I make YouTube videos, the more I communicate with you all in the community, the better it makes me feel, the more I improve as a content creator. And it's funny because I'm not typically that creative person. But when I play games like this, third thing, when I play video games like this and talk, it allows me an outlet to be creative, to really let myself shine as a player and as a person. And it's really good for me. Okay. No. That's the fiend. That's the fiend. He's trying to tickle me. I'm not gonna let him tickle me. I let myself get too philosophical and I got distracted. I distracted myself. Okay, I need to head this way. Holy shit. I apologize for that. My gameplay started to suffer. I started getting all emotional. Okay, I need to go down here. And then through here. But back to what I was saying, and hopefully that doesn't distract me any more than it already has. But basically, I've been able to be more creative ever since I started doing YouTube, because I can take all of my nonsensical 90s knowledge and sort of put it into a weird kind of practice on my channel. Like, you'll see me reference all kinds of things. If you watched my statue series, I referenced Jay and Silent Bob and a couple of other things from the 90s, which, I mean, it's stuff I grew up with. It's stuff that influenced me as I was growing up. And it's important to me as a person. It's fairly therapeutic when I get right down to it. It's therapeutic in that way that I can share with the current generation things that made me who I am, things that were important to me back in the days. And plus, I started this channel this year.
Launch sequence initiated.
And I've never used Photoshop in my life, ever. Like, I remember playing with it back in the day when I was overseas, but I never actually took it that seriously. And I've learned so much about video and photo editing. It's just bonkers. And it's made me want to learn more. It's giving me that motivation to continue just bettering myself, and it's great. I've never felt so just completely and totally motivated to do things that are just so different from the norm. And I don't know why this guy hasn't like ripped off a door and started to come after me yet, but I'm sure he's coming. I don't think I remember. No, I remember doing this one with the Fiend. I remember doing the sub-ending. It sure is taking him a lot of time. Unless he's like gonna face through a wall here and just really piss me off. But yeah, I think I've ranted on long enough about my feelings about YouTube and the channel. And like I said, thank you all. Thank you all for all the motivation you've given me this past year. Because since I started YouTube, it's been very good for me. Because I'm not gonna deny it. I've suffered for a long time from depression.
75%.
So that has a lot to do with how I grew up, how everything was when I was in the military. Which there were good things and there were bad things, but you don't ever remember the good things when there are any bad things. That's the flaw of human nature. Is we will always focus on the most negative part of a situation. We don't typically focus on the positive. And that's our problem. That's the problem of human nature, is that very seldom do we actually focus on the positive. And this has been a very, very quick, concise, and informative episode. Good God, these things are still loud. Holy shiitake mushroom. Turn that down for me. I apologize. So, this has been therapeutic, hasn't it? Got this in again. Let's once again bring out the question. Would water really stop him? I don't know. We may never know. But yeah, and we're back, and we're victorious. And as always, this has been Monstrum. So yeah, as I said at the beginning of the video, please post a comment in the comment section below for what you would like our community to be named. And the most upvoted one will become the new name of the community. So yeah, this has been Monstrum. If you want to see more of this, please make sure to like the video, comment in the comment section below, share, subscribe, follow me on social media, and please do share on, I can't talk today. Please do share so I can get more of these videos out there. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!